Hello everyone, this is Wolf Fire Mods, back at it with a new tutorial for you all. In this video, I'm going to focus on using an AI narrator to help explain and guide you on this journey of exciting knowledge that I have been sitting on for far too long. To begin with, you will need to load up Open4. A full list of required software will be in the description of this video. Locate your GTA 4 files and click Open and search for your animation viewer to browse your favorite animations you're looking for. First, click into the first option for GTA 4 animations under Ped Animations, and then, in the top right, use the search bar to look up the details of the animation archive you are searching for. In this video, we will be looking for Melee Player Unarmed. As you can see, you can click on the various animations within this archive to see a preview of the desired result we want to have in GTA 5. Once you have found the animation you have been looking for, leave the animation viewer, but keep in mind the archive name to find within the GTA 4 files. You can scroll down through the animations, or in the top right you can search for the animation archive name. In our case, this is just Melee Player Unarmed, and Open4 will isolate that file for you, which makes sure you are exporting the right one. Right-click the animation archive file and click Export to Open Formats. To help you with this journey, I provided you a file that can help you with where to put everything we export. So, locate GTA 4 Conversion Hub folder and drop the exported archive into GTA 4 Anim Exports folder within the hub. It should look like this with a folder with the name. And inside there are plenty of single animations called .onam files. Our next step is using 3ds Max to convert these .onam files into FBX format. Open the file in 3ds Max save file, which is a setup ready to use for this conversion process. In this portion, a purple GTA 4 rig will appear. Go to Tools, Scene Explorer, and open the groups till you see the character bone. Click on the bone, and then scroll down to the right until you see .onam under GIM's Open Formats. Click on Import Single, and then find the folder where you exported the animation archive. Then, search for the .onam file you want to convert to FBX format. For the purpose of this video, we are going to convert the knee attack. Now, in the bottom right, you can click the play arrow button to see the state of the converted animation in 3ds Max. Keep in mind that this animation has some minor root motion glitches, although the mesh looks to be in pretty good shape. To export as FBX animation, right-click on the name of the character. In this project, it is Stripper01, and then click on Select Child Nodes. Then go to File in top left-hand corner, Export, Export Selected, and locate the Animation Exports folder within the hub and select FBX Exports folder. At the time of this tutorial, I forgot to add this folder, but it will be available to you when you download the hub zip folder. Next, name the FBX animation so it is easy to understand what it is. In this case, I named it GTA 4 Right Knee. Leave the settings how they are, And to be sure, take the time to check if you have the same selected as this tutorial. Once you click OK, you are done with the 3ds Max portion. Now, you could take the time to export all .onam files from the folder to FBX to save yourself some time by eliminating this step for other animations, since 3ds Max is already loaded up and ready. In that case, just keep reloading the save file and repeat this process for all .onams within your GTA 4 animation archive. Next is the Blender portion. Load up this save file when you are ready to open up the character scene. To import the FBX file, go to File in top left, Import, and then select FBX. Locate the hub folder to find your FBX animation within FBX Exports folder and click Import FBX. Now this is where things get different from previous tutorials. Once imported, the animation is really small and the mesh is inverted to a weird position. What I do is use the scale tool and stretch it to a visible position both on this X facing and Y facing. Once the animation is at a proper visible position, we will move on to fixing the mesh. Now that the animation has been properly expanded, we will now fix this mesh issue. Go to the right side under Scene Collection and reveal the child nodes under Stripper 01 till you can select Head 001. Then go to the bottom and click on the blue wrench icon. Once selected, go to the rotation tool and rotate slightly in any direction to reveal the rotation tool details. Under Details, set Angle to 0 and then set it to 90 to fix the mesh to its proper position. Once this is done, test the animation to be sure that it is working properly and the mesh is secure. Now we will face the animation to the proper facing and begin the retarget process. Go to the top right, click on Stripper Name, right-click and click on Select Hierarchy. To go to your mesh, right-click on the mesh, go to Mirror, and then click on X Global. Do the same and click on Y Global. Then test the animation to see if the rotation has saved before we begin the retargeting process. This also allows you the time to click under the GTA 4 name, click Pose, and set the animation duration to 41 frames, since that is how long the animation lasts. Now to begin the retargeting, select the source name to 001 since that is the stripper model with the GTA 4 animation, and the target to Head 00R since that is the GTA 5 model we want using that animation. To prevent the GTA 4 finger bone glitch, deselect all finger bones. Follow this video to see which ones you should deselect and slow it down if need be if it's too fast for you. Once this is done, click Retarget Animation to see the result. As you can see, the hands are correct and in the open state. However, the feet are not at ground level where it should be. To make sure the animation is at ground level, I will undo this section and deselect the finger bones again after moving the animation down slightly. This might take a few tries to get right, but lucky for me, it gets it perfect on the second attempt. If you did not quite catch what I did, I just selected all of the GTA 4 mesh similar to the mirror portion and clicked on the mover tool and adjusted it down slightly. As you can see, on the second attempt the animation is at ground level and with hands open ready to be animated. Now I will click on the GTA 4 character name, right-click and click on Delete Hierarchy to remove the stripper model from the scene. Now, as I have been showing, you can test the animation, and if you notice, the animation has a minor issue with root motion. This occurs when converted from GTA 4 at times, as I believe the animations were connected to the in-game camera and provided a form of shaking effect, etc., but I am not for sure why this happens in reality. Now click on any bone in the right-hand side and switch from Object Mode to Pose Mode to begin fixing the root motion animation error. In the bottom of the screen, you will see a bunch of yellow keys. These keys signify each frame that the animation has movement on. Now, I always use the slider to isolate any frame that has a drastic change. In this animation, it seems to be these frames because they do not follow the body's natural movement. I just select the key I feel should be removed. For beginners, this may take a few attempts to get right. Drag left-click or left-click on individual keys, then right-click, click Remove Selected Keys button to remove the selected yellow key or keys. Once you feel this portion is complete, test the animation to see the changes you have made to the root movement. If the character seems to not glitch as much, then you are good. If the glitch continues or things move too snappy, you may want to undo back to the previous point and start again. Now we will stay in pose mode and work on animating the hands. You could leave these alone if you feel the animation does not need it, or take time to make the hands move a bit more fluid. To begin animating the hands, go under Pose, Scale Spine Root to Root 3 and go under either left clavicle, left shoulder, or right clavicle, right shoulder, depending on which hand you want to animate first to find the finger bones. Manually expand all child nodes so you can see what you are looking at. You can also take the time to use the mover circle to get a better view of the hand you are working with. In the case of this animation, we are working with the left hand first. Once all finger bones are expanded, to identify what is which, all finger bones have finger and scale in the name. That is what we will focus on. I will speed up this portion, but the idea is to edit each finger to make the hand in a fist pose. Once that is done, do not test the animation as it will remove your edits. I will explain how to save the position of the fingers when the pose is complete. Now that the fist pose is complete and you are satisfied with the look, go to the right and manually select all finger bones via holding Ctrl-CT or L plus left click on the keyboard. To save the pose, go under Summary section at the bottom of the screen and click I. Then click All Channels to insert edited keyframes into the animation. As you can see, when sliding the cursor or playing the fist is present. However, this is where some creativity can be involved to really make the animation come to life. At this point, to mimic human movement, I want the fist to come open into an open hand. To do this, I will go to the final keys, drag left click, then right click, and then duplicate keys and drag to the frame in which I want the fist to open or close. As you can see, the hand is still open at the end of the animation. In this case, I want it to end with the edited fist but open at certain moments. Here, I just move duplicated keys to where I want them to get the desired effect. In this instance, I want it to open the hand at the reach point, pull back to a fist when the attack is playing, open again, and end with the closed fist to simulate the oncoming of the next attack. In the summary bar, you can also drag the place keys by selecting the top via left click. It makes animating pretty easy in my opinion, since you don't have to animate each frame for each bone as it moves, etc. Once complete, you can see the hand open and close accordingly. Now we will switch to the right hand. I will do the editing of this one off camera and come back to the recording when it's done to save time. But this editing of keyframes works the same for all bones, so you only need to learn it once, which is nice in my opinion. Now that this fist is done, I will then begin editing the natural movement of the right hand similarly to how I did it with the left. As you can see, some of the fingers of the right hand merge into the body here. I just make it so the fist pose is applied at this keyframe to remove this merging issue. Personally, I like the way the hand opens at the end, so I leave it as an open hand here after editing some more of the sequence of the keys. Next, we will switch from pose to object mode and mirror the model to the proper facing that the game uses in GTA 5. This is the same you did before with the GTA 4 model, except to select all, drag left click over everything in the scene, and thin right click, mirror and click on Y global, and do the same for X global. This next portion is focusing on applying root motion, where I have covered this on a tutorial before. I am going to do this at my normal speed without explanation. You can slow down this video here and follow along, or click on the video link to my other tutorial in the description and click on the appropriate timestamp that covers root motion in depth and with more detail. Now that the animation is ready, now we must remove face bone animation keys to prevent the face bone glitch from occurring on GTA 5 story Ped models. If you have seen my last tutorial, you will understand what I mean as I provide a visual example. Start at facial root and hold Ctrl plus left click to manually select all face bones. Once all are selected, go to the bottom section under Summary and right-click and then click Delete Keyframes. Once the bar is clear, you will know this has been done correctly. To begin exporting the converted GTA 4 animation with root motion, select Scale Root, then Sollumz Tools, then Create Clip Dictionary Template. For the name, I always start with the name of the person doing the retargeting, such as Wolffire, the source name, in this case GTA 4, followed by animation details. So the name of the animation will be Fire GTA IV Right Knee Attack. This portion is the same as my other tutorial and should look familiar. Under the animation name, click drop-down arrow, under Animation Tools, click Create Clip and Create Animation, and then copy the name and paste it as shown with the added clip and anim where specified. Start with anim under Sollumz to begin filling out animation info. Copy and paste the anim name to the hash name via Ctrl+C to copy and Ctrl+V to paste, and set keyframes to match the keyframes of the animation. Then set the base name and the position name to link the base animation to its root motion position. Next is the clip information section. Under Sollumz, copy and paste the name to the hashes, then use a calculator to divide the frame count by the number of frame this animation speed is. To figure this out, you can click on any bone, then go under what looks like a gray printer icon and see what FPS this animation runs by. In this case, it is 30, so we will divide 41 by 30. This will give us our duration in seconds. You can use the same Ctrl+C to copy and Ctrl+V to paste in the duration section. Next, click on Add a new animation link and click on the anim name to link the clip to the animation info. Then set the end frame to 41 as that is the number of frames that the animation has in total. Now you can select the animation name, right-click to select Child Nodes, and then click under Sollumz Tools Export CodeWalker XML. Then check the box where it says Limit to Selected Objects, and then locate the hub folder called GTA 4 to GTA 5 Completed XMLS, and click the blue button that says Export to CodeWalker XML to complete the exportation process. To import your converted animation to GTA 5, use CodeWalker's RPF Explorer to locate any animation RPF archive within GTA 5 within your mods folder. To convert XML it to a YCD format, make sure Edit Mode is active in RPF Explorer, then drag and drop your animation in XML format into the folder to convert it. In this instance, we will use this archive. Now open up CodeWalker's Ped Viewer, wait for it to load in the model, then type in your animation name to see it come to life using GTA 5 characters. Type in the name of your animation here in Clip Dictionary. Check Enable Root Motion box to see the root motion link with the character and see the final result. As you can see, this animation is complete with proper root motion and facing, which means you have successfully imported your first GTA 4 animation into GTA 5. Congratulations! Now there is an extra step that I always try to explain to help with making one animation dictionary contain multiple animations. For example, check out this dictionary named Wolffire at GTA 4 at Unarmed Pet Attacks. Although the name is for multiple animations, it only has one animation, which is another converted GTA 4 animation called Right Low Blow Punch. This means that the name you input on the top is the container name, which can hold multiple animations. To add our new knee attack animation into this new container with the low blow punch, let's load up both files in NotePad++. Now this may look confusing, but it's not as jarring as it looks. First, copy the animation clip from item to item as shown. Then paste it into the clip section with the low blow punch animation clip. Next, minimize the animation data. Copy from first item to the empty space next to the blue arrow, and then paste it under the animations data where the low blow animation is located. And backspace the empty space to reconnect the code, then save to keep your changes. Next, re-import the XML containing two animations back into Open4, where the previous was located to overwrite it and reload Ped Viewer. Once Ped Viewer is loaded up, click on the clip dictionary name and import the name of the dictionary containing multiple animations. Once it is loaded up, you will see 2 animations below, meaning you have successfully added 2 animations into the container. You can test each one to be sure. If they are frozen in place, then it means there was something you forgot to copy and paste under animations data. If the clip name isn't present, check the clip section in the XML to be sure it was added properly. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, don't forget to